Hi, I'm Kiva and welcome to the Teapot Show. And today's topic is about deadbeat dads. Yeah, I said it. So if you're a deadbeat dad and you watching, you should be very well a damn shame of yourself. Yeah, you need to crawl under a damn bed or jump out the window, do whatever. Why? Because, no, seriously, that was all in fun. I don't want you to really jump out the window. But, you know, what I'm trying to say is that children do not ask to come here. They did not knock on your door and say, I want to be here. You got in the bed and you laid down and you made that child. That ended up turning into an adult and sometimes turns into a mixed up adult. Because what people don't realize is that children are very fragile when they're growing up. They're very fragile. And I say this because they pick up on everything. They're very smart. Don't think they're not. They're very smart as they're growing up. And it's very essential as a dad and a mother. I'm not even going to lead a mom's out. There's some deadbeat ass mothers out there too. You know, it's very essential that you are there for your child. It's very essential that you nurture your child and you give the child the guidance that they need. And I say this because it's not all about money. You know, I mean, yeah, you do need money to take care of your child. I'm not saying you don't, because don't nobody want to sit on no damn sidewalk eating a tuna fish sandwich. But what I'm saying is that, you know, if you can't afford the certain things that you can't afford to take care of your child, it is what it is. Kids don't remember that. They don't remember that. They remember, oh, daddy showed up to my game. Mommy came to my show. Daddy was there when I had a bad stomach ache. Mommy was there when I cried, when I lost my puppy. Like, these are the things that kids remember. And when you're not there or you're not a part of their life, it's such a disappointment to them. I mean, it is the worst thing ever. It's like, it's worse than losing a pet. You know, it really messes with children mentally and physically and emotionally. And sometimes they can't function. Like, every kid is different. Some kids, like, it's like, whatever, I don't care, you know. But some kids, it really bothers them. I don't care how thick skin you have, how much thick skin you do have. Everybody wants a dad and a mom. Everybody wants parents. Everybody. Why not? I mean, you know, everybody wants it. And for you to turn your back on your child, it's really cold. It's really cold, and you will not have any blessings. I am a single mom, and I've been a single mom majority of my son's life. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I've been going through a deadbeat situation my damn self. And it's not a good feeling, you know, because I feel like at the end of the day, you know, I don't care where we stand, because it's not about us anymore. It's about the little person, you know, and I just feel that the little person is going to become a big person one day. And, you know, they're going to remember everything that you've done for them, everything that you didn't do for them. And I'm not talking about with money. I'm talking about being there physically. It's nothing like graduating from school and seeing your parents. They're like your cheerleaders. They're sitting there, they're cheering for you. You know, or you happen to be graduating, walking across the stage, you look over there, you see an empty seat, or you see two empty seats. How would you think that? How would that make you feel? And I always hear all the time, oh, my dad wasn't there for me, and he wasn't there, he ain't do this, whatever, like walk around with this sob story. And then you turn around and do the same thing to your kids. Does that make any sense? If anything, you want to be there for your kid because you didn't have anybody there for you, and you know how it felt. You know, I mean, and then you even have some guys who grew up in a home with two parents, and then they go have a kid and become a deadbeat dad. I mean, I just don't understand. And then you wonder why your kid is in prison, why your kid going around murdering people, why your kid is in a psychiatric home, why your kid can't get it together, why they got issues with socializing. Because sometimes it's because they don't have parents. Or they don't have love. Kids want to be loved. They don't care about, you know, the hottest sneakers or the hottest cars. Okay, when they become teenagers probably. But when they're growing up, they don't care about that. They want somebody that's just going to be there for them. Somebody to talk to. I mean, I taught my son everything he knows. I taught him how to ride a bike. I taught him how to roller skate. I taught him how to drive. I give him advice. We talk all the time, and you know, I just always nurtured him. I just always stayed on his back, and I still do to this day. You know, I mean, I just taught him everything. I just feel like, you know, it is my obligation and my responsibility to be a good parent to my child. Whether my the other person is there or not. Like, I just can't function not knowing that my son is not doing the right thing. Like, it just bothers me. And as a parent who's a deadbeat, it should bother you too. Like, how you walk around here with a fur pushing a hot whip up in the club popping bottles, and you ain't seen your kid in like 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 months, maybe a year or two. How do you turn over and get up out the bed in the morning and don't know if your kid ate breakfast, or you don't know if your kid need help with their homework? Like, how do you just walk around like that? I mean, that really bothers me. That really bothers me. You know, all I'm just trying to say is, and I'm not here to judge anybody, step up, step it up. Pick your kid up from school. Take your kid to school in the morning. Like, take your kid out to breakfast before they go to school. Come over and eat breakfast with them if you're even with the mom. Like, just, or vice versa. Like, just be a part of the child life. Because once again, if you're beefing and you're having issues with each other and you can't stand each other's guts, it's not even about y'all anymore. It's about the child. So once again, I just want to say, get out that deadbeat zone. Whether you're a man or a woman, get out the deadbeat zone and be a good parent to your child. Because once again, you are going to get old. You're going to become an old ass senior citizen one day. And that child might be that person, or child, I should say, grown adult, will be the one that might have to give you that glass of water that you can't reach on that dresser, might be able to give you that medication that, you know, you can't reach, or may have to go to the pharmacy or do anything for you. And when that child think about all the bad things that you did and wasn't there for you, wasn't there for the child, you weren't there for the child, you might not get no help. You might just sit there and croak. I'm just gonna keep it real. But then sometimes you do have kids that be like, oh, you know, it's not his fault or her fault, and they just forgive. Forgive what? Yeah, right. Okay. Keep thinking you won't be forgiven. But anyway, this is Kiba. Once again, get out the deadbeat zone. This is the Teapot Show, and I'm out.